Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you to all of my new subscribers who are on this channel. I was really happy when it happened, but I was not expecting for my last video to resonate with so many people. I have absolutely been just kind of feeling this urge to really just push the rest of the year out in a way that would make myself proud. Even though I have a lot of things coming up this year and a lot of busyness that is being thrown at me, a lot of first-time opportunities that I'm having this year, but I really want to stay dedicated to myself and kind of commit a new level of discipline and focus to myself without pressuring anything, without pressuring or rushing anything. So I wanted to take you guys with me through that, and I want to be more consistent at vlogging to just kind of show what a realistic process looks like when you're trying to be authentic to yourself and when you are trying to honor your body and the goals that you've set. So I know that is kind of feels a little bit like an intense way to discuss doing my tasks, but that is how I look at them. So yeah, I figured I'd just take you guys with me through that. I'm gonna stop to the grocery store and get some stuff for one of my recipes that I found on Pinterest. It has been my go-to of this year. It is a chickpea and egg salad with dill that I've been customizing and making. I'm in my luteal phase this week, so a lot of my fitness is going to be oriented around yoga, strength training. Yeah, this week is going to be focused on that. Luteal phase oriented workouts and some meals that are really hearty, really simple, that won't require a lot of effort, because if you're uninitiated in your luteal phase, you are a bit more fatigued, your energy starts slowing down. A lot of people refer to it as your inner winter, if you like to think about your cycle and seasons. So yeah, my winter's starting up, so I kind of treat myself like a little bear hibernating in a cave by giving myself lots of snacks, lots of treats, and lots of warm, nourishing meals, while also keeping my fitness up by doing gentle fitness and maybe replacing my running with walking as my cardio. So yeah, that's gonna be the goal this week. We're gonna get some work done. I just started my classes, y'all. So yeah, thankfully I'm taking 4 classes right now, but I did a delayed start on 2 of my classes so I can kind of stagger them so I can get used to the workload, because it has been a while since I've been a full-time student like this. So yeah, hopefully I can get all that done and you guys can come with me. So I'm just picking up some snacks and some things for a Pinterest board inspired lunch/breakfast that I'm gonna do. I need some garbanzo beans for the recipe. These have been a little bit of an obsession. Oh my gosh, they really love Ed Sheeran. Trying to have a better way of breaking my task and work up. So I was alternating between doing creative work and doing my schoolwork. Listened to 2 of my lectures, and I was able to get a quiz done and 1 assignment. So for the week I have 1 more assignment I need to do. Now I'm just gonna take a walk, decompress, and yeah, just clear my brain, because I feel like I've been staring at a screen for a long time. So. And there's my girlfriend. Okay, bye. Okay, so a new subscriber recommended that I try habit stacking, which is a strategy that involves adding a new habit to an already existing habit by using the formula, after this current habit, I will do my new habit. I decided to stack my homework and walking this week into the same practice, and I think it helped me a lot. It's supposed to help you form new habits, so I'll be reporting in a few weeks if my habits seem to stick better. Okay, so the first thing that falls to the wayside when I'm trying to be productive or when I get really busy is the cleanliness of my environment. And I am somebody who objectively cannot work under too much of a cluttered circumstance. So I try to be good about organizing my space, especially the space that I'm working and eating, because I am doing a lot more work from home. I accumulate way more dishes than I'm ever used to, so I have to take a dedicated day to wash any dishes that I haven't got around to. Clearly I use a lot of mugs, as you can see, because I drink a lot of tea. I also put this clip in here of me making the chickpea egg salad that I added with pickles and dill. This is a really good way for me to get quick protein, and I also am going to go ahead and wash and prep all of my fruit ahead of time so I can grab healthy snacks. My second attempt of habit stacking, I decided to go ahead and go to the bookstore because I wanted to re-up on some like fall book reads. I'm kind of getting back into nonfiction because I have been reading a lot of fiction lately, but I did find a copy of a fiction book that I have been wanting to get a physical version of. I've been wanting to get this book for a while. I only have the digital copy of it, but today might be the day. This was also a really good excuse for me to get my steps in, and even though I'm not tracking with a watch anymore, I still do try to just get what I feel like is close to 10,000 steps. This really helps me with balancing out my cardio, especially if I'm not running in my luteal phase or during my period. I ended up getting 2 books. This week is going to be super duper busy for me, and as I feel like as soon as I set like a schedule for myself and said that, okay, I want to do my exercise, I want to do my content creation, every time I kind of define that for myself, something outside of my nature or something outside of my force like finds itself embedding. I always get some sort of curveball when I do want to set like a secure routine for myself. So I'm trying to do the best with what I have right now. I wanted to go to the library to get some work done and see if that would help me be more productive because I have been really struggling to get through my work this week. I'll probably include it in this video, but I went to a cafe that I really like going to and tried to get some work done. And funny enough, I actually ran into a dietitian who was there. A girl happened to be sitting at my table, and she's not a dietitian yet, but I believe in you, Disha. So if you're seeing this, you got it. She's studying to become an RD, and she takes her test this week. But we're having a lot of great conversation about food and diet and just overall wellness. And I had a lot of questions for her because she was really open and willing to answer my questions just about things that I've been thinking about implementing into my diet. How can I get more vegetables in? How can I have a more balanced diet? She's also vegetarian, so we spoke a lot because I was vegan for a long time. I'm not vegan anymore, but a lot of my diet still does kind of reflect that. My diet's probably closer to like a pescatarian diet, but I love talking about wellness as well. So yeah, even though the conversation was good, I didn't really have an opportunity to do a lot of my work. Like that kind of distracted me. And yeah, I wasn't able to get done what I wanted to get done. So I'm hoping that coming to a place like a library where everyone is literally here to study, there's not as much distractions. Like people just less inclined to talk to you randomly. So it's just less of a distraction for me. So anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to review my weekly plan for the next week because it's pretty much just for reference. It's the end of the week now, and I usually do my planning at the beginning of the week, but I know that I'm just going to have a lot coming up in the next couple of days, and I really just want to hit the ground running next week. So I'm taking it a step further. I'm going to plan a week ahead. I usually just plan the week of. But yeah, I think that for now, especially because of how busy I've been, I'm going to just go ahead and plan for the week ahead because this week I tried planning for the things that I wanted to do, but because there were so many unforeseen circumstances, it was really hard for me to get into a routine that felt good. I still did a lot of the things that I wanted to do, but it was a bit more messy and a bit more of a struggle. So I'm hoping that maybe if I plan ahead of time, that can help me. So yeah, I'm going to do my planning for all next week today on Saturday. And yeah, we're going to go from there. I'm doing some traveling right now. I didn't realize that since I'm doing so much traveling, that would just throw a big wrench into everything. So it's been a struggle, but it's not impossible. And I do want to show that. And I almost did not want to make this vlog initially, or I didn't want to post or show this vlog, not because of any other reason besides the fact that I was feeling a little self-conscious about like the perfection aspect of this. Like, oh, this is not like I'm just not in my like fancy apartment doing all the stuff. So I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of trust myself intuitively a bit here and just put together what I have and show up as I am. I think that that's been a big lesson for me this week. It's just showing up as I am and showing up consistently. I think showing up consistently for me has been also me showing up as I am in that moment, not trying to pretend, not trying to like put on and say that like, oh my gosh, I'm just so perfect at doing this thing. I am just like trying my best. And I am really, really hoping that like through this process, through me trying my best, through me, despite like having a lot of like curveballs thrown at me, like still trying, I hope that that motivates you to do the same thing no matter what you're doing. If you're also trying to maybe get into your creation process, hopefully that this gives you some inspiration to maybe inspire you to do that hard thing too. But that's all I'm gonna put here. I just wanted to say hi and talk to you guys before I get into some work. I wanted to take my time and show you guys how I'm doing each single part of my Notion planner in the next couple of vlogs. So I'm doing my fitness calendar right now, and I just wanted to customize it and make it cute to me. So I have a little art folder on Pinterest that I'm just snagging some art from, and I'm going to copy the image address and paste it into the link portion at the top to change the banner on this template, because this is just a standard banner that came with it. So I'm going to paste that link there, hit submit, and then it'll give me the option to drag and adjust the image. Once I get that adjusted to how I like, I'll go down to the to-do list to keep track of my luteal phase workouts. Then, because like I said, I'm going to do my luteal phase, I'm going to just implement my workouts here. On Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to do a long walk. Usually I've been doing a run, but this time I'm going to do a long walk, and then I'm going to do some gentle strength training on Monday, Wednesday, and on Friday, I'm going to do hot yoga, which will basically be like strength training. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I leave it free. I think I want to do another vlog that's just centered around like what I'm doing in terms of like physical strength training. If that's something that you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments. But until then, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a productive and successful week.